What inspired me to build this piece in the first place is when I'm out in nature and birds come visit me, I think of my dad as visiting me. I was very close to him, and I just love that. I love having that spiritual connection to my dad. That feels really true. And even though, you know, some might think I'm just imagining it, but I really like it. It makes me happy. My name's Alisa Looney. I'm a metal sculptor in Portland, Oregon. And I cut and shape metal into what I call open, energetic human form. And what that means is I'm trying to capture the human spirit in motion. The messages I try to portray in my work are images of joy and empowerment and connection. One of the reasons I do this work is because I want to make a difference in the world. I want to bring work out that helps people. Art is my way of making a difference in the world. The first public piece that I put out, that it was in the style that I'm working in now with the bright colors and the thick steel, is called Going for Your Vision. And it's out in Lake Oswego in their entry to their city. It's about the determination, energy, and action that it takes to get your life dream. I won People's Choice that year, and they purchased the piece. And when that happened, it gave me the money to have my dream. So it was such a great thing that this piece that I built about going after your vision and trying to inspire others to go after their vision, and then I got to have the money to buy my studio equipment and have my own metal shop. And it really made a difference for me. I grew up on the Spokane River in northern Idaho, in Coeur d'Alene, and we called it paradise, and it really was. We had a whole stretch of the river where there were no neighbors, just trees. I really felt like I was lucky that I got to be free and explore the woods, and the river itself was just so grounding for me. I know as an adult now that it was just the perfect thing for me. My grandmother was an artist. My aunt was a painter. My mother had been a painter. I saw things she had done, but she wasn't doing it anymore. And I was always curious about that and sad about that. But I knew she had a lot to do to take care of everybody. She always made sure I had art supplies from the time I was 4 on. She saw me. She saw me being a creative spirit and like her. To this day, she is my biggest supporter, and I just want to honor those parts of her that I didn't see before when I was young. I really just want her to realize that I see her too. I see her. The energy of the body is so beautiful. When people are moving, it's so beautiful. And when I'm doing it myself, the feeling inside my body, I try to capture. How can I communicate this joy that I feel when I'm moving? And that's my challenge, always my challenge. I feel a certain quality, I want to get it on paper, I want to capture it, and then I want to build it if it's that powerful. I've been very fortunate to study with John Kilmaster in the last few years this process of enameling. And I always wanted to learn it from him. He's the master at it. The early process is similar to the other work where I cut and shape the metal and weld it if necessary and get the form into the position I want it. So you put it in the kiln, you let the heat rise, and then when it's to temperature, you start timing. I feel like a scientist when I do this work. I think of the river as our life source, and if we don't have water, we don't have anything. So when you see the curving cutouts in my pieces, it's the water running around the rocks of the river, and it's the energy of your body flowing around the muscle shapes. Everything's connected. We're not separate, we're together. We're all part of this world, and we're all part of the same energy. I just want to put out messages into the world that inspire people. That's kind of my highest goal with my work, is to inspire people to really go after their vision and not settle.